Oh, there you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. But if you did, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much if you are going to subscribe. That means a lot. Okay, hey, I think we want to do a random ranking today. Is that why you're here? Did you see that thumbnail and you saw there was going to be a random ranking? If so, you are in luck because that is what we're going to do. We're going to do a random ranking. Basically what that is I go to my movie collection behind me and pick out 3 movies at random and then rank those movies based on whatever criteria we come up with. I'll rank them here in the video, but if you'd like to rank them in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Let's get to picking those movies. All right, whoops, showing a little belly there. Accident, everybody does it. All right, 1. Let's do them all from the bottom row. That sounds interesting. Is that gonna do something cool? Maybe not. Let's check it out. All right, okay. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. All right, stranger than fiction. You know what? I really didn't care for this movie too much. I think some of the visuals were cool though, right? Weren't there like words floating around or something like that? I think that was kind of cool. Although it has one of my favorite people of all time in it, if I remember. Yep, Emma Thompson. Is she like the voice of God or something? Or maybe she's the person writing the book. I think that's it. I think she's, why am I out of breath? I think she's writing a book and it's his life and he can like hear her or something like that. I mean, it's been a long time. I haven't watched it in forever, but yeah, it just was not that much for me. Next we have Dirty Dancing. Now this movie is an absolute classic. Nobody puts baby in a corner. I'm talking about Patrick Swayze here, right? We're talking about Patrick Swayze, the man who was sort of like an 80s tough guy, but also an amazing 80s heartthrob. He like straddled the line. It was pretty great what he was able to do. He could dance like this, but then he could also be in Roadhouse, right? Like when you just like think of what he was capable of, hopping over here to over here, just like try and think of like Arnold Schwarzenegger, another 80s like action star. I mean, maybe he's a weird comparison. I don't know, maybe it should be Bruce Willis, but I can actually imagine maybe Bruce Willis dancing because he likes to. What was his song? Was it Party All the Time, or was that Eddie Murphy? I want to party all the time. Who was that? Was that Eddie Murphy or Bruce Willis? I can't remember. But anyway, I don't know. You know what I'm saying, though. Patrick Swayze, I mean, man, rest in peace. He was great. He was a fantastic dude, and miss him greatly, miss him dearly. He was in a lot of cool stuff. He was Pecos Bill. He was Pecos Bill. He was, gosh, in a lot of stuff that's just not coming to mind right now. I don't know what that's about. I'm trying to think of other Patrick Swayze movies, but they're Ghost, hello, Ghost, and more. The one with old Soda Pop. I don't know why that Outsiders wasn't coming to me as soon as I thought about it. All right. He didn't have much to do in The Outsiders, though, does he? All right. Oh, my gosh. Point Break. Hello. All right. Here we go. Actually, I was setting that up like it was something amazing, but this isn't the first Elizabeth. This is Elizabeth the Golden Age. I'm a bigger fan of the first one. This one's good. This one's fine, but there is a moment of like CGI'd where I'm like, I don't really like this part. Why are we doing this? I don't like when random CGI is thrown in when it doesn't look perfect. And the rest of the movie doesn't have it, or at least it has it much better, and then you're like, you just pop me out of the film. But I too can control I too can control the wind, sir. I too can. Is that right? Do you know what I'm trying to quote here? It was her Oscar scene when she was nominated for an Oscar for this. She was nominated for both movies, if I recall. Both times she played Elizabeth. Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah, she's like one of the few people, or maybe only person who's ever done that. I think it's happened one more time with like a man. But I too can control the wind, sir. Or something like that. I can't remember. But I remember when the Oscars were going on, they played that clip, and then after they played the clip, she kind of goes, she was like embarrassed or something. I don't know. I love Cate Blanchett. But how we going to rank them? Okay, Stranger Than Fiction is for sure going to go at the end, but for me, because I love the British monarchs and movies about them, what am I going to do here? I think I'm going to put, because if this was the first Elizabeth, it would be number 1. But I'm going to go ahead and just put Dirty Dancing as number one. I mean, it's that classic. It's got the music, it's got the song, it's got the Patrick Swayze of it all. You know, it's got Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast, right? So I think I'm going to go ahead and pick Dirty Dancing, and then Elizabeth the Golden Age is number two. No disrespect, Kate Blanchett. No disrespect, Elizabeth the First. It's just this movie's not as good as the first one. And then Stranger Than Fiction at the end, just because I'm just really not into it. And it's not because I found Will Ferrell annoying, because sometimes I find him annoying, and that's why I don't like a movie of his. But this one, it was just like, I don't know, I just didn't care that much. So, I don't know. One more time. Here we go. Nope, that is wrong. That was not the ranking. It was this one right here. Dirty Dancing, Elizabeth the Golden Age, and then Stranger Than Fiction. So my question to you is, have you seen these films? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen all three, how would you rank them? I'd love to know. Are you going to rank them the same as me, in reverse of me, mix it around in a different fashion? I'd love to know. Maybe Stranger Than Fiction is your favorite movie of all time. Do you think it's anyone's favorite movie of all time? Anybody. Just one person. That's all it needs. Anyway, getting off track here. I would like you to go down to the comment section and rank these if you're interested in participating in the random ranking. I think it would be fun. Then I'll dive into that comment section and we'll talk about films. We'll talk about movies. We'll talk about DVDs. So, yeah, perhaps, thank you so much for watching. Perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.